Hello, my lovelies. So, we're going to talk about my recent health. Those of you who remember, I had COVID back around Christmas. My Christmas was spent recovering from COVID. Yay. And then it turned into bronchitis. So, that was super fun. Not. Anyway, so things were getting better here lately, or so I thought. And the other day I noticed a pinching in my mid to lower back, like right below my mid back, and it became worse and worse. So I actually ended up in the ER again. I didn't see any reason to post it because I just, I wasn't deathly ill or anything. And, it was just my back. I thought I had, pulled something or something like that. So they did an x-ray, and what they found completely shocked me. They have found gappage between the vertebrae and two cracked vertebrae. That's why I was in so much pain. Now you have to understand, this is no small thing for me because I'm on pain management for another disease I have, another illness, a chronic illness, a daily illness. I've talked about it before, but for this to actually override the pain management, it's just kind of bizarre for me because that just never happens. And while I'm on pain management, I'm like on the low dose pain management. So I'm not like on the most powerful pain management that there is. It's like the lowest dose of lowest doses. So, but still, I don't suffer from pain when I'm on this pain management and I stay on it like I'm supposed to, which I try to do, but things happen. And anyway, long story made short, I have two cracked vertebrae. And I was feeling it. Like I couldn't sit for more than a minute or two. It was just like torture. So they've set me up for an MRI. I haven't had it yet. Just waiting for them to call. I know that they're not taking as many people in as one time as they usually do because of COVID, and you're supposed to wear a mask, which I wear everywhere. And they just can't take the capacity that they used to, which I respect. I'm just patiently waiting for my call. And in the meantime, they've given me relaxers and stuff like that. And I bought myself a heating pad, which I sit on every night just to help. Well, I say sit on, but more like lean against. Like, you lean. And that's helped with the pain. But I'm going to be honest, my mental wellness has just taken a dive. It's just, I don't know. It's not good. 2020 just sucked the life out of me. And I don't want to sound cynical. I don't want to sound cynical. But 2021 is not looking all that great. Like, the only thing I've really seen changing is A, we got a new president, which, hey, yay. And B, COVID numbers are skyrocketing, which is boo. Other than that, I'm not seeing much of a difference. Which, like I said, I don't want to seem cynical or like I'm just the party pooper or the naysayer or whatever. And I guess that's not completely the truth because my son's quit getting strep. So let's hope I didn't just jinx it. And so that's a good thing because if he doesn't get strep, I don't get strep. So that's that, because that's the last thing I need on earth is strep. So he's going to school. He got his progress report in and he's doing better. His speech is increasing. I'd say now Eli knows about 8 to 10 words. Still not where he's supposed to be, but 8 to 10 words is better than 0 words. So I will take what I am given. So, we're going to try him on a new probiotic. It keeps popping up all over the place. I know he has some tummy issues because we've had to take him off of gluten and we've had to take him off of dairy. And that's helped tremendously. I mean, I didn't realize how much dairy and gluten could really cause problems for an autistic child because I didn't have an autistic child until Eli came along. And bless his little heart, I just didn't know. I was undereducated, and they say knowledge is power, and I really agree because I just didn't know that dairy and gluten could do so much harm until I started doing my research. And you do your homework, you learn stuff. And I learned about dairy and gluten and the harmful effects on autistic children, and we've taken him off of that, and the change was phenomenal. I mean, it seemed like it happened overnight. He calmed down, he quit self-harming so much, he started picking up words. I mean, we were floored. And then school started, and yeah, we had some sickness. I've talked about that with the strep and the chronic strep, and he's slated for surgery in March to have his tonsils and adenoids removed. We're kind of on the fence now about whether or not we're going to do that. Some stuff has come up, and I'm not sure, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, things are looking definitely better for him. He's going to therapy. He's about to have physical therapy added to occupational speech, which I'm excited for. I'm all about therapy. I've been to therapy, but not that kind of therapy. I've been to a therapist before. I'm not ashamed to say I've been to a therapist. I suffer, and I've mentioned this before, from complex PTSD. So, there's no shame of needing help. It's just, I know there's a stigma, but, screw their stigmas. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. We're all just people, and sometimes you're handed stuff that you're just not ready to deal with. And I was handed a whole lot of stuff that I just wasn't ready to deal with. And, therapy helped me come a long way. And it made me see how some of it was my fault and some of it was not. So it helped me differentiate, because I was blaming myself for things I shouldn't have blamed myself for, and I was blaming others for things that I shouldn't have blamed them for. And it was just driving me nuts. But with therapy, and yes, I know some people were saying that I don't need medication for my problems, but I've done all of the therapy and the self-help techniques and going for a long walk and all that good stuff, meditating and yoga, and I need to get back in the gym, but that's beyond the point. All of it. I tried all of it, and that's not going to stop self-harm and going 5-6 nights without sleeping and just panic attack after panic attack after panic attack. Eventually your body's just going to start breaking down. That's where I was quite a few years back. I was just come to the point. It was about 2014 where it couldn't be ignored anymore. I couldn't live a normal life. I needed help. And I had to come to the place where I had to say, okay, I can't do this by myself. I need somebody who's much more experienced in this than I am. And I sought out a therapist, and I found one, and he was great, and he helped me. And he was my therapist for about 3 years. And, I'm thankful to him. If I were to ever need a therapist again, I'd go to him. If, COVID wasn't happening out there and all that good stuff. So, I just, I'm just saying that, coming from somebody who's had to get self-help and take care of myself, I'm just saying that there's nothing wrong with it. If you're struggling, I'm always here to talk. I don't judge. I understand. Everybody comes from different walks of life. It's hard. It's really hard out there right now. I feel so sorry for our kids. But also seeking out professional help if you can, with um, what's going on and insurance and stuff like that. I mean, if you can, there's nothing wrong with that. Or just sitting down with a good friend and saying, you know what, I need to talk. But make sure it's somebody that you can rely on, that won't judge you and listen with an open heart and an open mind and open ears. Because you don't want somebody sitting there being like, well, you should, or if I were you, or you don't need to do that. I mean, they just need to listen. Sometimes you just need somebody to listen. And that's the way I was with the therapist, because too many people wanted to give me advice. Well, you should do this, or I would have done this, or why don't you do this? And at that point in my life, I just needed somebody to talk to, and that's what the therapist was. Just somebody to talk to. And it did worlds of good. But I kind of got off topic there, which this is a mental wellness channel, so hey, And we're, like I said, what's going on in the world right now, it put a strain on anybody's mental wellness. And what's going on with my health right now has put a strain on my mental wellness. But I'm not in any danger, so don't feel like you have to worry for me. It's nothing like that. It's just very taxing at times. And it can just be very stressful. And sometimes I just have to step away and say, I have to step away from this situation. I need just some time to just get some fresh air, just be by myself, come here and grab some water. Different ways of just stepping out of this situation. My toddler can be a handful. He does have meltdowns. Tonight was a very rough night for him. He does not understand why he doesn't go to school every single day. He does not like Sundays because we usually stay home. So it's very rough on him. Anyway, but that's what's going on. Not a whole lot to say. I am still going to do a video this week. We have hit our 1 mile mark. 1 mile. Hello. 1 year mile mark is what I meant to say. Our 1 year mile mark. My channel is 1 year old. Yeah, I couldn't believe when I saw the notification. It's a little late, but better late than never. So I'm going to do something, I'm not sure what yet, but it'll be something cute, something funny. I don't know, probably include food. I don't know at this point. But I hope you all are staying safe out there. Wear your mask. I don't really know what to say about what's to come. I have a lot of high hopes, but at this point, it's kind of like a toss of the dice about what's going to happen with everything COVID, political related. I don't know. It's just, don't get me wrong. I don't think we made a mistake with the presidential election. I don't think. I just think that he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I trust that they will make the right decisions, and in the end, everything's going to work out. I'm letting my hair grow out. See how long my hair's getting? Oh my goodness. I've been using some of those hair masks like Lily Jean uses, and it's causing hair growth. Look at that hair growth. That's brand new hair. That's very hard for me to do because I have hypothyroidism. So hair growth isn't my strength, but it is popping in there. And wow, I don't know what to say. Other than thanks for all the awesome tips. If you don't know who Lily Jean is, go ahead and jump over to her channel and check her out. She is phenomenal. I know I'm always saying that. People are probably getting tired of hearing that. And I'm sorry, but you know, we YouTubers need to support each other. I think that's very important. Support. I know I got a new subscriber. She's been commenting on a lot of my older videos, so I think she's like working her way backwards up because I'm noticing a pattern now. So I think her name is Mean Girl Fetch. She says she's 15 and from Canada. So hey girl, this is your shout out. Love hearing your responses, and just keep them coming because I'll keep responding back. So take care of yourself over there in Canada. I think I God, she told me where she lives. Whistler. Never heard of it. I've heard of Ontario. I've never heard of Whistler. If you've heard of Whistler, Canada, like, educate me. Maybe she will. I don't know. Anyway, okay, so that's pretty much all I have to say. I feel kind of scatterbrained. I've had my medication, so it kind of leaves me scatterbrained. It's like super late right now. But tune in for that special 1-year video sometime this week. And I love you all. Stay safe. Bye.